Hey friend, I've spent the last week organizing these screws for our new, well, not new, but our renovated workshop room that is coming along. I use my Cricut Bright Pad for extra light sometimes. As I was organizing these screws, I was thinking about all the different types and wondering if everybody knows this stuff. I learned a lot of it growing up, and I realized not everybody had that opportunity. I wanted to share with you just some basic information about screws. So I made a few reels on Instagram, but I'm going to share them in this video as well for easy reference for everyone. And yeah, I also made these labels with my Cricut, and I'm going to quickly show you a little bit. Believe it or not, I put a lot of thought into this. This one is a number 8 1-inch wood screw, and you can see the icon here versus this one down here is a drywall screw because the threads go all the way up. So I just have some used ones, but you can see the threads go all the way to the head, whereas something like a wood screw, they don't go all the way up. This one here is for a metal screw because it's got the flat head. Oh, I forgot to take that off. Yeah.
It was an epic time when the ice cream store was opened.
Okay, tell me about it in just a minute, okay? And then these ones here, I don't have the length, but I just have that these are a number 12, and these ones in the containers are a number 6, just because we don't have a lot of those. This is for all wood screws, but assorted different sizes. This is kind of like a dog's, okay. This one's kind of like a dog's breakfast. There's a little bit of everything. This one here, 1 inch, I had a few different sizes. So there's 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch, and 1 3/4 inch, but we didn't have a lot of each, so I just put them all in here, and I will remember that. I also made the shelf just out of scrap plywood and painted it black, sanded and painted it, and I think it turned out pretty good. And here's the videos that I shared on my Instagram. Hope you enjoy. Not sure what screws to buy for your next project? Are you confused by all the numbers on the box? Because I get it, there's a lot of numbers and it's confusing. Let me help you. First of all, you need to know what you're going to screw into. Is it wood or metal? A wood screw has a tapered edge versus a metal screw, it is flat right here because a piece of metal doesn't have any give, so you want it to go flush up against the metal, whereas the wood, it's going to go into the wood a little bit. So tapered is wood, flush is metal. Keep following for part 2. Part 2, now that you know what type of screw to pick, it's time to pick the size. Now I'm not talking about the length, 4 inches, 2 inches, 1.5 inches. I'm talking about the diameter. Can you see that these 3 screws are different sizes? They are all a Robertson or a square bit, but they fit a different size. This is a number 6, this is a number 8, and this is a number 12. I had the number 6 to screw into 1x2s because they're a pretty thin piece of wood. For everyday use, I use a number 8. Number 12 is pretty heavy. It would be used for securing large pieces of wood together. Save this reel if you've learned something and keep following for part 3. Part 3, what color to pick? For the sake of this video, we're going to call them green, gold, silver, and shiny. The green ones, commonly known as deck screws, are great for pressure-treated wood and they withstand all the chemicals in it. So, green deck screws. The gold ones are your most common everyday screw. They are a great price. They are strong. They are rust resistant, good for indoor, outdoor. These silver ones are most commonly used for indoors, and you often find them in those cute little packages. They will rust, so not recommended for outdoors. And the shiny. Now this is the Cadillac of them all, stainless. You pay for stainless, but they are rust proof and, well, they're stainless steel, so they're good. In case you missed it, check back for part 1 and part 2. And if you found this helpful, let me know in the comments and I'll make more of these videos. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about different types of screws or anything I've shared, and I'll be happy to answer it as best I can. And if I don't know, I will ask Papa So Bright. He's really helpful and knowledgeable. If you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next video.